Welcome back to Real Life Reviews, and in this little video we're going to take a look at some bone conducting headphones from Aftershokz, the Aftershokz Aeropex, something that a number of you out there have been making comments and saying, look, it's not exactly cycling, running, swimming, but it is training and it's something that we'd like to have a bit of an opinion on, and what should we get? So these are the Aftershokz Aeropex, and they're the top of the range from Aftershokz, and we'll just have a little look to see how good we think they are. First things first then, initial impressions, and by that I mean what lands on your doorstep or however you get it. They do come in really nice packaging, and I'm a bit in two minds here because we all like the feel of something that is quality from the word go, and yeah, these are definitely quality from the word go. On the other hand, a bit of money's gone into that, and maybe we could save some money on the actual product itself. However, the box itself has a magnetic catch to it, and that's not the first time we'll use magnetic in this review, and it's a lovely little system of opening up. Obviously I've already opened this, I've been wearing these for a while now to get a review. You do get some very nice earplugs inside if you want to get that eliminating of outside sound. And clearly one of the benefits of open ear, which is what bone conducting headphones are all about, the sound comes from vibration, and that goes against your cheekbone, and that's how you get the sound. The benefits of having a bone conducting set of headphones like these is that your ears are open and you can still hear everything that's going on around you. So you do get earplugs for those quiet times. Maybe you're on the train, you're sitting in bed just listening to an audiobook or something. You get a nice little silicone carry case with it, and magnetic. It's got a little magnetic catch. It's very good. It does the job. I haven't used it because the headphones have either been on my head or hanging over something or packed in my transition bag or whatever the sports bag is. Lovely, but to be honest, I haven't used it. Some of you may, some of you may not. The next thing is, charging this is again magnetic. It comes with its own little charger. There we go, bring it close to the camera, and it really works. I'm not sure whether I'm a fan of magnetic charging or not. I was always a bit skeptical. With this one, you just can't get it wrong. You put it somewhere near and it clips on. You can't get it the wrong way round. If I turn the headphones round 180 degrees, then it's a bit like north-south. One bit will touch on. If I go past it, the other bit will touch on. I can't actually get it to connect and get the charging wrong. So if I do it loose now, it still won't. I've got to twist it to get it right. The downside of this is it's not compatible with any other charging cable I've got, however it be, micro USB, lightning, you name it. The plus side though is, in the pack you get a second one. You get two of them, so I guess it kind of balances. Whilst I'm talking about charging, I'm getting I tend to listen to this 2 clicks below high volume. I'm getting about 6 hours, just over 6 hours usage. It's not gone, but the battery's going low, and then I recharge it. So there's not a lot that I'm doing that these won't take me through a training session. So packaging and what comes with it, yeah, I'm pretty stoked by it. It's very good. So let's just take a very quick look at what we have actually on these headphones. We've already seen the charging port, and we have a little up and down pair of buttons there, which includes the hold for 2 seconds to turn on, hold for 2 seconds to turn off, hold for 5 seconds to pair, and pairing is a cinch on here. And then we also have on the bone conducting part, here we go, on the other side, we have a little button to press, and what that does, they've all got multi-functions, but we then can pause and play, and we can skip tracks. This also answers your phone if you've got your phone connected. And one of the beauties of these is they will connect to two devices at the same time. So some of you may well be using your phone to provide your music or your podcast. The phone rings, you press the button and you answer the phone, the music stops, finish the phone call and music back on. But others of you might want to be listening to music, a playlist that's on your activity watch. This is my Garmin. But also have your phone tucked away somewhere just in case you get that emergency phone call. Aftershokz will connect to both and the controls will sync and work just as well. This isn't a how-to video and I'm not going to go through all the functionality of these except to say that they play your music, they'll stop, they'll pause, they'll skip forwards, backwards and they'll answer your phone. What I will say though is it's pretty intuitive and the buttons they've got, minimal in number, but relatively easy and quick to learn for what you want to do. And the instructions in the box are really quite straightforward. So there's a big, as they say, tick in the box for Aftershokz on that side of things. Moving on though, what about the actual quality of what you've got? Well, these have stood up to quite a bit. Not only that, these are IP67 rated. Now, that gets put on boxes and we see IP and two sets of numbers. What does that mean? Well, in theory, or in practice actually, I should be saying IP67 because they're two different scores. IP is essentially ingress protection and it's an international standard. Now, the first digit is scoring from 0 to 6 and is to do with solid particles. So this is a 6. This is the highest you can get. Essentially, no dust or grit can get inside these and mess them up. IP6. IP67. So the 7 is liquid ingress. And now that score goes up to 8. So this is one off 8, where 8 is continuous immersion at a depth of under 1 meter. When I say under, I mean going deeper, so are over 1 meter in depth. Okay, however, whichever way you look at it. These are IP7 for liquid. 7 is immersion up to 1 meter. So the question that then comes from that is, can I wear them when I'm swimming as well? Not recommended, certainly not by Aftershokz. They do another set of headphones and they are the X Trainers and they are IP68 and they're the ones recommended for swimming. So why am I looking at these, you say? Well, the big difference is these are Bluetooth, the 6.8s are not. They have their own memory, 4 gig, so they are playing the music that's actually within them that you've downloaded onto them. So they're a different ball game, and the suggestion is if you do want to swim with them, you go for the X Trainers rather than these, which are the Aeropex. So next in line, where and when can I wear them? Well, clearly for most people this is for training, and we're going to be looking at running and cycling. And I've got to confess, I've never worn headphones for running and I've never ever worn headphones for cycling. I've not liked the idea of things on my head, and also from a safety perspective I just have never even contemplated it when I'm riding my bike. So these have come to me from a complete curveball angle, and the first comment I've got to make is I'm stoked. I am absolutely shocked by how much I've enjoyed them and actually been able to wear them. And I'm talking mainly about running here. I'll talk about cycling in a moment. Okay, so the first thing to say is these are the only headphones that are approved and allowed under UK athletics rules of competition. So the only thing that you can wear on your head under UK athletics rules of competition are these. That's it, full stop. So if you are planning on wearing them in a race, these are the ones that you need to get. Running. I've never been able to get on with in-ear headphones, and I certainly haven't liked the bulk and weight of having over-ear headphones. And I've now worn quite a few bone conducting headphones to compare these against other ones, older Aftershokz and other makes. And these are incredibly comfortable and incredibly lightweight. What do I wear them for? Well, actually, funnily enough, there's a whole range of things that different people wear them for. Be it background music, because you just want something there as you lose yourself in your thoughts. Be it motivational music. Be it cadence, and there's a whole new ball game as to running with music. Cadence, using, for example, 180 beats per minute music to actually get your cadence and train with them. There's a whole host. Where have I found these hugely useful? The background bit and having a little playlist, but podcasts. The spoken word is absolutely awesome with these for running. So can I recommend these to a runner that wants to listen to music but also have some more awareness of what's around them? Absolutely. They are fantastic for that. Let's just touch briefly on cycling. Now, I'm going to be totally honest, I've not worn these on the road. And I just have a thing, I will not wear them on the road. I've worn them on my road bike, up and down a private road, and I've worn them on my mountain bike, going on long bridleway, back lane type rides, purely to find out what they're like. I'm dead impressed. You do hear what's coming. It's no different to being in your car and having the radio on. You can still hear what's going on around you. I just can't bring myself to cycling with headphones on in any way, shape or form, or not on road riding. Would I wear them on out of habit on a long mountain bike ride, on trails? No, I don't think I would. It just doesn't feel right to me. But if you are the sort of person that wants it, then yes, these are going to do the job for you and still allow you to hear things. As I say, where I've really made the step change is I love them for running. I still don't wear them every single time, but they have been great for running. Now, whilst I'm on it and I remember, one little negative, in the pack, the chargers are USB. The pack doesn't come with a USB plug for you to plug in. Now, I guess nowadays that's not such a big deal because we have USB sockets everywhere and we have plenty of plugs that take USB. But in terms of completion, I ought to mention that. So there's no actual plug in the pack. So in conclusion, the Aftershokz Aeropex bone conducting headphones, very comfortable, really light, didn't notice them on, excellent for running, will do the job for cycling, but I'm not a fan. And the best quality sound with over 6 hours of battery, the best quality sound on bone conducting that I've come across in my experience. So can I recommend these? Absolutely. They're a tad expensive. They're getting nearer the £150 mark, UK pounds that is. But I think they're well worth it when you look at what we spend on a lot of our kit. So, if you've enjoyed this review, please do give it a thumbs up, do subscribe, and do share amongst your friends. If you want to buy any of the kit or much of the kit that we review on this channel, then there's a link to Wiggle in the description down below, and using that link means that we get just a tiny proportion of what you spend. You spend no more, and in fact you often get some very good deals. If you want other options, then down there, click on that. There's a link to our website, and we've got other affiliates there that you can look at and get some good deals with. If you haven't subscribed, click on the little round picture down there. A couple of other videos you might be interested in up there, 10 things to take on your next bike ride, and up there the Hoka Owner Speedgoat 4 trail shoes. Thanks for watching.